Greg Eisenberg said something on a recent podcast that I hear several times a week. Start with the niche. He's right. I've been on Greg's podcast. I learn a lot from him. The advice is correct. Start narrow, dominate a small market, expand from there. The problem is nobody talks about how. Find your niche is exploit advice. It assumes you've already explored. It assumes the niche is sitting there, obvious, waiting for you to pick it. Most founders, creators, and marketplace builders don't have that luxury. You don't know which niche until you've tried several. You have to mess around to find out. The advice skips the messy part. The part where you go wide, try a bunch of things at once, talk to different groups, build landing pages for audiences you're not sure about. The part where most of it doesn't land. Then one pocket lights up. People respond, they pay, they come back, they tell others. That is the niche. The pattern isn't pick a niche. The pattern is go wide, go narrow, go wide, go narrow, over and over, at each level. Amazon started with books, not because Bezos sat in a room and figured out that books were the optimal niche, because books were the experiment that worked. He went wide first. While still at D.E. Shaw, he evaluated 20 product categories, narrowed to 5 finalists, and chose books because the catalog was massive and no physical store could stock them all. Then he went wide again into every category, then narrow within each. Prime for frequent buyers, Marketplace for third-party sellers, AWS for developers. Wide, narrow, wide, narrow. Airbnb started by renting air mattresses during conferences. They tried the DNC, South by Southwest, other events. The bigger niche, entire home, short-term rentals, didn't come from a strategy deck. It came from watching what the market was pulling toward. They had to go wide before the real niche became visible. I did the same thing with content. I published on habits, experiments, chess, jujitsu, nomad life, pricing strategy, productivity frameworks, AI tools, and startup strategy, all in the same year. The topics that resonated weren't the ones I predicted. The audience told me by saving, sharing, and responding. The niche found me after I went wide. And this is the pattern I'm running right now with Multi. I'm shipping to multiple segments at once. Different landing pages, different outreach, different messaging. I measure which segments respond, then I pour everything into the pocket that lights up. Most of the wide experiments will fail. That's the point. Failure is the price of progress. Each segment that doesn't respond is a segment I can stop spending energy on. The failures are the finding out part. When someone says, start with the niche, they're right about the destination and silent about the journey. The journey is messy, parallel, and necessary. Mess around, find out, then focus.